Okay, here is the here are some of the bars of coconut oil soap that have 0% superfat that we made, and they weigh a little bit more than 2 ounces each. I'm just going to use 3 of them, which would be 6¼ ounces, something like that. But that should work. I'm not real fussy. We're going to grate this up and put it into 6 cups of hot water. I'm going to do a little bit of grating, and I'm going to turn on my hot water now. It's right up here. It says to use distilled water. You're supposed to use distilled water. I don't use distilled water for this. We go through laundry so fast, and this is just a small batch. You can do it at your own risk. I do use distilled water when I'm making the soap. When I'm diluting it, I don't. But I guess it depends. You could also use rainwater if you set out a collector. You could do that. After we have the coconut oil soap, the coconut soap dissolved into the water, we're going to turn off the heat, and that looks really cool. We'll turn off the heat, let it dissolve completely. Then you gradually add 8 ounces of borax, that's this right here, into the water. You don't want to add it when the water is too hot or boiling, or it will crystallize and it'll get gritty, which you wouldn't want for your laundry detergent. And then we'll be adding the super washing soda, 8 ounces of that, and letting it dissolve and then cool overnight. And then whip it up with a stick blender tomorrow or next day. And you get some nice fluffy whipped laundry detergent, and use a tablespoon per load of laundry. And it might be something you want to try out, see if it's economical for you and if it works well for you. You can also do this if you have Fels Naphtha or some other laundry type detergent. I think there's another one, I can't remember the name of it, that you could also use. So here it is, all grated up. I also have a KitchenAid grater that works really well for when I'm doing a lot more than this. We're going to add this into the hot water and let it dissolve a little bit. And then once it's dissolved, I'll add the borax. Okay, my soap is now dissolved, and we're going to add borax into the water. It's still steaming a little bit, but it's not boiling, so I'm going to add it very slowly into here, mix, and let it dissolve. All right. And then I'll have to measure out 8 ounces of the washing soda. I bought that box. It looks like it has 56 ounces, and it costs $3.99 at the store. I don't remember how much the borax was. I think it was in the $4.50 range for this large box, 4 pounds. And so let's get measuring this one over here. And then we're going to let it cool overnight after I add this in. And once it's all gelled and cooled in the morning, you whip it up. Let's turn this on. And 8 ounces. If I didn't have a scale, I would measure 1 cup of the grated soap and a cup of the borax and a cup of the washing soda, and put it into 6 cups of water. Okay, close enough. Stir this a little bit. It's getting there. It's really quite easy. Hardest part's probably grating the coconut soap. Alright, I'll stir this for a little bit more until it feels like it's all dissolved, and catch you in the morning. Okay, it's the next evening, and this is what I got after it gelled up. This is what it looked like this morning. So it's very much a gel, like that. I also took the other little bricks of soap and I weighed them out so that from the 1 pound of coconut oil that we used earlier to make the coconut oil soap, you could make 4 of these batches. So I think that would probably help you to know approximately how much you'd be able to get. All right, we're going to start blending this up with a stick blender and hopefully get a nice fluffy, creamy laundry detergent. I'm just pressing down in each section. It's getting there. I usually make a larger batch than this, either 2 or 4 times this size. I can smell the lemon from the essential oils we put in, so that's good. I think that might be it. Let's take a peek. Not bad. I could probably whip it a little bit longer. But you get the idea. That's really all you have to do. It should stay in a nice fluffy consistency. Let me do a couple more minutes. Alright, that looks pretty good. Nice and fluffy and creamy, stands up. And you would use a tablespoon in your washing machine for each load and see how you like it. I have found that if you are going to try to get clothing extra white, sometimes hanging out on the line on a bright sunny day allows the sun to brighten some of those whites, and you might find that useful as well. And that's it for now. If you want just a basic coconut oil soap made at home, relatively cheaply, and not that difficult at all once you learn how to work with lye. All right, if you have any comments or questions or suggestions, please write them down below, and feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.